Everyone, today I am going to tell you this very easy and vegan recipe, and it is and having so many health benefits, and kids just love it. So basically, I made it for my kid, and this is how she love it. So first you have to roast a bit of peanuts. You can also use already roasted ones that are available in the German supermarkets. Peanuts are called Erdnüsse in German. So Erd means earth and Nuss means nuts. So basically Erdnuss means the nut that is grown inside earth. Is you have to roast it a bit less, otherwise it will cook with heat from inside and it will burn very soon. So now I took out these or peanuts in a plate, and I am going to use the same pan and the rest oil to roast hard in grease, or sooji or rava as we call in Hindi. Used 1 cup of sooji to roast. I am roasting it in a very low flame, and it took about 5 minutes to roast it properly. So what I did was I cut potatoes and onions in that time. I also grated some ginger, and I put everything on a plate, and basically I'm preparing to make the satouing mix so that it will have some flavor. Onion is very healthy, and because it has its own cholesterol lowering properties, but kids don't like to eat onions. So this is the way by which you can give a bit amount of turmeric, onion and ginger kind of thing that people don't like to eat. But in this time, for example, in this corona related time, people are usually erkältet or they have cold. So in that case, it's always better to use such kind of herbs and spices, and such warm breakfast is really healthy and it makes you feel better. Then I added some oil in this pan and I am heating it, and now what I am going to do is I am going to add some cumin and mustard seeds into this oil, and I will let them crackle. So from the background noise you can understand that I am grating the ginger, and now I am going to add this grated ginger into this oil. One more thing that I want to add in this upma is turmeric powder or curcuma powder, or if you don't have that one, then you can use curry powder. But however, I added my potatoes first, and this series of adding items is not so important, but you should make sure that your spices get crackled before, and then you can add your vegetables in any order. So usually people add chili, but I don't want to make it so spicy, and my hand burn in this between time. So you see in the background I am washing my hand, and don't worry, it's okay, it happens in the cooking. So it was nothing serious. Some oil, yeah, spill on my hand, not spill, splatter on my hand, and it's totally fine. Now I am adding onion to it, and I am going to let it cook a bit more. After that I am going to add some semolina and water and cook it for some time. Usually people don't add turmeric in upma. If you google for upma images, you will hardly find any upma with turmeric. But I add turmeric here because turmeric is very healthy, and it's something that gives a really nice color to upma. So I also make that kind of upma without turmeric at home, but this morning I wanted to feel like making this kind of upma, so I added the turmeric. Now I am adding semolina to this recipe. Again, Greece means semolina, and there are two kind of Greece are available in German supermarkets. One is called Hartweizen Greece, and other is called Weichweizen Greece. So hard means hard, and weich means soft, and usually the Weichweizen Greece is used to make sweet things like sweet dumplings and other things, and the hard Weizen Greece is used for making savory things. So this is why I am making this upma with hard Weizen Greece. And now let's talk about the consistency of the upma. You can add even more water, and so that it will be suitable for swallowing for kids, and they will like to eat it. Upma is a very staple thing that in India babies eat. So if you have a baby and you are searching for a nice kind of warm and healthy food, then you can make upma at your home, and it will be very healthy and very tasty for the kids. Now I am going to add 1.5 cup of warm water to it, and then I will mix it a bit, and I will cover it with a decal or a dhakkan or a cover. And I am also going to add the peanuts that we roasted before or fried before in the pan, and now I will cover it and leave it for 5 minutes approximately. In German kitchens, you can even switch off the flame because it remains hot for a long time. So you can just switch off the flame and just don't open this cover or lid until the 5 minutes is passed. And after that, you can open the lid, and your upma is ready to eat, ready to serve. You can also garnish it with coriander leaves. Another essential part of making upma is curry leaves. I didn't added any curry leaves, but yeah, you can add it. And you can also add roasted urad dal, chana dal, such kind of dals in upma. But I didn't use it right now. So you see, our upma is ready. As I said before, you can change the consistency. You can even make it more like liquidy. Guten Appetit!